We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Toronto Blue Jays. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. All right, first pitch coming up. Getting the nod in this one, Kevin Gausman.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Okay, all set to go. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. That's off the inside corner, and this one is off and running. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. This one lifted in the air, left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. One away. Check out the Red Sox lineup.
Second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Gausman, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a splitter, a slider, and he works in a sinker. That one clips the outside corner and a count 1-1. Rip to third. And they get Bregman for the out.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
2 outs, base is empty. Devers now. That's in there. Strike one. And that one upstairs. 2 outs, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And Raffy falls victim to the K. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. And now the Blue Jays will get their initial shot. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Rogers Center. Our starting pitcher in this one, Garrett Crochet.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
George Springer, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
That one in there across the letters.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
And that one almost got him. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Ripped to short. Over to first. That was a strong at bat, even though he couldn't find a way on base. Let's take a look at the lineup for the Blue Jays. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Let's go, Bo.
Grounds one to short. Story tosses to first, and the home first moving along quickly today. Two gone.
Batting third, left fielder, Anthony Santander.
Two down, bases empty. And here's the veteran outfielder, Anthony Santander. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And there's a foul ball. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Just off the outside edge. A little bit low. And now it's 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Two outs. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
But when you see that many pitches in an at-bat, your chances of succeeding go up. And right there, we see the result.
Guerrero Jr.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Vladdy needs just one hit to reach 200 for the season.
Pretty impressive the year he's put together. 200 hits doesn't happen by accident. And there are some years nobody reaches 200 at all. Props to him for getting this far.
And the next pitch is way outside. And there's a ball.
Two balls, one strike. Ball.
He swings and fouls one off.
3-2, two out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. One left for Toronto. We played an inning. No score. Back now in Toronto. Now batting Tristan Casas.
Tristan Casas.
Casas throws right, bats left. 25 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good
0-1.
late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
That one fouled off. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. The
That's a
shortstop
ball.
takes the ball. Second inning here, no score. Misses
Oh,
off the
that's it.
plate. Now 2-0. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff pitchers have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Lucas makes the grab, and there's two gone.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter.
Two outs,
Masataka
base is empty.
Yoshida.
Next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. Check swing, called strike. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side?
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period anymore. I mean, with the analytics and
Reaching for it, makes the catch. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now Will Wagner.
Designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Hey!
And
That's a
ball
ball.
one. Center field. Rafaela hauls it in, and there's one away.
Batting sixth, catcher Alejandro.
Here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. This guy, one of the best defensive catchers going. You talk about framing, the ability to block, catch, and throw. He is at the top of the game.
that's in.
And that one is inside ball one.
really good athlete. And many times we talk about, the feet of infielders. This catcher as well, really quick feet. He's able to recognize the pitch, see the trajectory, and get into a spot where he can block those balls and keep them from going to the backstop.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
Here's Andres Jimenez. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. Went with the sweeper for the strike.
But this guy's definitely a
0-1's the
plus
count.
runner. But what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make
0-2
moves on the
the
base
count.
paths.
And that's
Nope,
outside.
Outside. Ball two. 2-2 the count.
That just
Outfield.
misses. And now 3-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
3-2. That one the other way. And that's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Batting 8th, third baseman,
Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays.
Come on, Blue Jays, let's go.
That misses. 1-0.
Well, if he's going to
Count
steal
1-0.
second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
There goes the runner. Pitch
Whoa,
misses.
that's down.
Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
And we're back.
Leading
And
off
now the
for
right
Boston,
fielder,
right
Wilyer
fielder,
Abreu.
Wilyer Abreu.
He's a guy, Chris, whose highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. Gosman back to work.
Ball,
Inside.
that's inside.
And that's ball 1.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has
2-0.
to.
And now 2-0. He was late there, strike 1.
As a hitter,
balls,
you got to
one
learn
strike.
something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to
That's
do
ball
damage.
That misses the zone. Now 3-1. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
And that's
Thank you,
their
man.
first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there.
Batting
Last
8th,
pitch wasn't even much to think
Connor
about.
Wong.
Next to hit, Connor Wong. That's
Nope,
outside.
outside.
And that is ball 1. That's a little bit low.
2 balls,
Nobody
no
out.
strike.
Runner at first. Next pitch in for a strike and a count 2-1.
Aye.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. In the air, left field, down the line. Santander racing
Foul, that
after
ball's
it.
foul.
Can't get there. This one lands foul. Runner at first with no outs here. That misses the
Count 4.
zone. Full count now. And ball 4,
Nope.
2 aboard.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Going to count 1 and
that's
2.
missed out.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now batting Jaron Duran. Fly to left his first time.
How many times have we seen an early at-bat change the course of a game? It happens every night in baseball, and maybe it happens again here.
And a
Oh, that's
fastball
outside.
misses outside for a ball. And it's 1-0. swings through that.
Well, he just threw that fastball by
One ball,
him,
one
elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Made a bid for a nice opposite field double down the line. Beautiful swing, but nothing you can do about the result. Third basemen are just used to handling hot shots like that.
Here's Alex Bregman. Right through there for a strike. Tap foul at the plate. First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one 95 to finish him off.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd, and now for the Jays, Ernie Clement. And there's a strike.
0-1's the count.
That's a strike.
2. 0-2.
Not
One ball,
close with that
2
one.
strikes.
And the count 1-2. Way
2 balls,
inside,
2
gets out of the
strikes.
way.
Count is 3-2.
3-2. Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
Ball, that's
Nathan
too high.
Lucas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. And
Ball
another
2.
ball. Fastball right back to the mound. On to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, the right fielder, George.
Back to the top of the lineup, and it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. He's 0 for 1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
0-1.
And that one wrapped foul. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Blue Jays go down in order, and we are still scoreless. Back here at Rogers Center, on to the 4th, and now Rafael Devers. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Lucas sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Tristan
And next for the Red
Casas.
Sox, Tristan Casas. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Just
that's
missed. Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-1.
1-1.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
1 out, bases empty. That's inside.
That's inside.
That one fouled off. 2-2. And a swing and a miss. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Here's Story now. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses.
1-0.
Two down, nobody on.
Aye.
4th inning underway, no score. And that's outside. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Count.
Inside, just missed. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Red Sox go down quietly. Still no score. Back now in Toronto. Bottom 4. And now for the Jays. Bo Bichette. And that is out of play.
Well, these Jays, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swings and misses. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
misses down and away. That one missed.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Swing and a drive. Deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting left fielder,
Anthony Santander at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First pitch just misses. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering way off the plate.
Three balls, no strikes.
That's ball
That's
four.
ball four.
Tried another
Take your
fastball, but missed the spot.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
One down.
First
Vladimir
baseman,
Guerrero Jr. now.
Go,
He struck out
go,
swinging at his
Jr.
first at bat. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition that keeps.
Runner takes off. Fought off foul. High in the air, out to right. Abreu settles underneath it, hauls it in, 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter Will Wagner.
And the batter now, Will Wagner. Fly to center his first time. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski getting ready to go. Bernardino also throwing. Santander off of first with 2 away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
That one just misses.
Ooh, I thought he'd bite right there.
Chase the swing. Appeal down to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. Up the middle, Story sends it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're headed to the 5th. We're tied, 0-0. And we're back. Top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Masataka Yoshida. That one outside. And that's ball 1. Yoshida measures 5 feet 8 inches, 31 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Makes the grab, 1 away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control. Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Abreu stands in now and watches strike 1. And that's
Inside
off
ball.
the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. And that one missing low. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. One down, base is empty. Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Connor Wong. He reached on a walk his first time. Swing and a miss, strike one. The
0-1.
Red Sox hitless so far in the game. Ripped on a line. And foul ball.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
Swings and misses, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. He's through 5 without allowing a hit, and we still have no score.
Now pitching for Boston.
They hand the ball over to a new arm,
Number
Josh
25.
Winkowski.
Still
Josh
pretty early in the
Winkowski.
ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now the catcher up to hit, Alejandro Kirk. Flied to right his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Blue Jays need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
That
One
misses
ball,
the zone.
2 strikes.
Ball 1.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
And Captain Kirk goes down on strikes.
Oh, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Andres Jimenez digs in now. A single his first time. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And they had their first hit since the 2nd inning.
Now batting third baseman, Ernie.
Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Runner on the go. Cut out and miss. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, he's been aggressive
No
right
ball,
out of the
2
box,
strikes.
and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 5 innings complete. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Gosman back to work.
Ball 1.
That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. And misses
that's inside.
inside.
Ball, that's out.
Fastball for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there. You had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. First pitch swinging.
0-1.
One down, base is empty. In the air, left field. Santander drifts towards it. And there's two down. And now it's Alex Bregman, 0 for 2 in this one. Hit hard on the ground to short. Slings it across, and that is the inning. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now, and we still have no score. Bottom of the 6th, and now the center fielder, Nathan Lucas. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Aroldis Chapman, the lefty with big swing and miss stuff, is getting ready. Slayton, the right-hander, also getting loose. And the 1-0. And that one hit to first. Takes it himself. One away, bottom of the 6th.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder, George Springer.
And the batter is George Springer. First pitch, and he just misses. Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Late swing fouled off. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. That one the other way. Bregman in plenty of time to first. That takes care of Springer.
Now batting, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. Outside low, and that is ball 1. Way inside. Here's a 2-0. Foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and now 3-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We're through 6 full, no score. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Man, that's just a nasty splitter. Bottom falls out of it. You don't see a lot of guys throw that these days, but I tell you what, he's got a good one.
Breaking ball inside. And the count 1-2. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Tristan Casas, the next to hit. That one's upstairs, ball one. And that misses. And the count is 2-0.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
2-1.
Yeah, the 2-1 hammered but foul. The Red Sox yet to pick up a hit here. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Shortstop Trevor Story.
Here's Trevor Story now. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. That one off the mark, and it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1, 2, 3 go the Red Sox, and we're still knotted at 0.
Now pitching for Boston.
Justin Slayton takes over on the mound.
Justin Slayton.
Anthony Santander getting ready to hit.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
Clips the corner. That's strike 1. And that one in the air center field. Rafaela makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These
Off the
guys
plate,
are
ball
great,
1.
man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's inside.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Check swing on the 2-2. Appeal to first. And he held up. Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
Now batting.
Will Wagner now at the plate.
Wagner.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Abreu. That is the inning. Back now in Toronto. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida. And this lineup is still hitless as we begin the eighth. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And out number one on the grab. So up next, Wilyer Abreu.
This is where the no-hit bid really starts feeling real, but still a long ways to go.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. Movement in the bullpen. Jeff Hoffman, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. All tied up, and we're in the top of the eighth. Pitch misses. 2-2. Outside. Connor Wong in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. In danger of losing the no-hitter here. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone.
Oh, and he was just 5 outs away from the no-hitter, Boog. Heck of a game he's had, an excellent performance, but now he's got to get right back to attacking the next guy.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kevin Gausman makes way. Just 1 hit allowed. He was excellent. And we'll have the new pitcher for you when we get back after a quick break.
Now pitching.
Jimmy Garcia on to pitch here.
Number 93. Jimmy Garcia.
Go ahead run on base. And here's the catcher, Connor Wong. A strikeout and a walk. And that's off the outside edge. Ball one. One away. Tie game. Go ahead run stands at first.
Yeah.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll into a double play.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Two outs. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Down 0-2 in the count against a guy like this with 5 pitches in his arsenal. Better be ready to throw the bat at the baseball.
Next offering upstairs. 2 gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Next pitch is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him! That's the 3rd out. So the Jays' pen does its job nicely there. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. And we still have no score. Bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Next pitch misses way outside. And a big swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes. That's ball 2.
Stays alive. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Went back to the cutter, and it was worthwhile. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. He's 2 for 2. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Uh-oh, that got him. And the potential winning run is aboard.
Well, that can certainly jumpstart an offense. The hit by pitch right there, and now they have the opportunity to make it really hurt on the scoreboard.
Clement in the box now, takes strike one. Fouled off. He was late. 1 away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Justin Slayton out of the game, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for Boston.
Aroldis Chapman comes in to take over.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And now it's going to be Nathan Lucas.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head. This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Ball, 2 strikes.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
With the go-ahead run at first, here the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Ball, that's off the plate. Two the count.
In the dirt, well done behind the dish. That one not close. Ball 3.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base.
Oh, that could be a big walk in this ball game. Moves the go-ahead run into scoring position. So some pressure pitches coming up in this next AB.
Here's George Springer, 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Jimenez, the lead runner at second. Clase on at first with 2 down. Fastball is outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-0.
That's out.
Boston's bullpen with some activity. Greg Weiser, the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out.
Boog, this has been a good one. A really good game to this point, and huge opportunity with the bases loaded.
And there's a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 2.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in a run. He's got to challenge the hitter right here.
2-0 to count. Here it comes. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Strike.
And fouled off. So they're all loaded up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Now into the ball game on defense, Jonathan Clase. He'll be patrolling center field. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Jaron Duran digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one.
Now, this guy, a player that, if he gets on base, has the ability to really be aggressive getting around the base paths.
In for a strike, 0-1.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
On the ground to the left. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff man retired here in the ninth.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Ball one there. Movement in the Blue Jays bullpen. Chad Green getting loose out there. That one ripped, but foul. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Bases empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. Misses inside. And the count now even up. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Now it's Devers at the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. First pitch misses. Two down, nobody on. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Off the mark there. 2-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Pitch misses. 3-1 now. Tristan Casas in the on deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And Devers hits that one. Clase sizes this one up. Makes the catch, inning over. No runs, no hits, no errors. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. No score. Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Greg Weiser.
Boston, number 57, Greg Weiser.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander.
Anthony Santander.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Outside low. Going to count 1-2.
Really
1 ball, 2
close
strikes
pitch
to count.
down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Ball.
That one misses. And a full count now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Three-two on the way. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Late in the
0-1's
game,
the count.
everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Ball. 1-1.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the
Now
out.
batting.
2 down.
Designated hitter, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner, the next to hit. Ball one,
that's
no
bold.
strikes. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball 2.
Slider
Ball,
misses
that's
outside. Alejandro Kirk in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Down front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball
Upstairs,
4.
and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Kirk
Ball.
at the plate now, and that's inside. 2 outs, but the winning run is at first.
Ball, that's outside.
In for a strike. Went with the sweeper.
Three balls, 1 strike.
Andres Jimenez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. The 3-1. Story sends it over to first. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. So they can't push across the winning run, and that means free baseball here this afternoon. And we still have no score. New inning getting started, and here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
Next offering is outside. Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez hauls it in for the out.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop Trevor Story.
Substitution now at second base, and here's the pinch runner, David Hamilton.
David Hamilton.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Trevor Story.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That's a ball.
One out. The go-ahead run is at second.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, one out, is he going to get a pitch to hit?
Just missed.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Masataka Yoshida in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a miss. Now 3-2.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Clase snags it on the run. And he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. That one misses. 1-0. And that catches the low inside corner. Good fastball. Two down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Out towards left center. And that's the third out.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for Boston.
Now on the bump, Brennan Bernardino.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
So coming into the game now on defense, Romy Gonzalez. He's the new third baseman.
Number 23.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And now for the Jays, Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
Just missed. And another ball. And that one cutting but missing down low. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there. Ball four. He walked in. And that keeps things going.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
First and second, no outs. Now the third baseman, Ernie Clement. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Left field, Durant ranging back, and that is a big first out. Pinch hitter coming on, Leo Jimenez. The winning run on base for him. That clips the zone, and that's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Two on, one out.
1-1.
This one in the dirt. Runners stay where they are. That's ball one. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Liam Hendricks, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Wilson, the lefty, warming up as well.
That's a ball.
In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That one misses. 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings and misses. And it's a full count.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
On the ground, could be 2. Over to Story for
He's
1.
out.
Throw to first, but he beat it. George Springer will hit next.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
And that is out of play. Winning run at third, 2 down. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. On the ground, Story, and it gets by him. 2 left on. On to inning number 11 we go. No score. Back now, we're in extras. And there's a new arm on the mound, Chad Green.
Chad Green.
Now into the game, Davis Schneider. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Go ahead run on base. And stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Man at second, nobody out. And Chris, certainly one of the things in his head is trying to get the runner over.
Yeah, the way that we see the game played today, though, guys are not sacrificing as much just to get that runner across. They're really looking at doing damage. Slugging is the name of the game.
0-1.
Yeah, I think part of that goes into it's just so hard to come up with hits. In today's game, starters don't go deep, and so hitters are seeing multiple pitchers, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around third. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead. Safe at second with nobody out, and that double has the go-ahead run in scoring position. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy on second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. That one's in there. That's strike one. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Man at second. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And now the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And that's in there at the knees.
0-1's the count.
Hit on the ground to short. Bichette slings to first in time.
Now batting left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Man on second, 2 down. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you'd have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. 1 and 2.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Inside, just missed. Abreu stands at second with 2 gone. Still 2 and 2 after the foul ball. And he chases that one. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Red Sox 1 and the Jays nothing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Liam Hendriks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Well, One-run game. And now for the Jays, Bo Bichette. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. That's in there. Strike one.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
So the tying run at second. Pitch misses, and it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Fly ball to right. Abreu makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batting left fielder, Anthony Santander.
So up next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. And that's in for a strike.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Oh, this one's blasted. High and deep. It's on its way. Out of here. Ball game. And this place is rocking. And the Blue Jays walk it off in the 11th.
Get to extra innings, it seems like every guy's trying to come up with the big swing to hit the homer and end the ball game. Well, he did it. Huge swing of the bat, and we're all heading home.
And your final score here today, 2-1. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long.